Guys, and we are talking about Hamo. Yes, I know you're saying again. Yes, this time round he's come out to apologize to Jemutai and his kids and also his wife Zippy for whatever thing they were going on. And according to him, he says life has a way of forcefully instilling wisdom, you know, and he's basically just apologizing especially to his kids for what he dragged them through. So in a post he did, let me just read it. It says, life has a way of forcefully instilling wisdom into someone. A lot happened. So much was said, both positive and negative in the same breath. If an apology is to be made, then it should be soul-searched. True, from deep down, apologies are made when someone realizes and owns up to their mistakes. Yes, that's about it.
I mean, it's about time. You know what I mean? Like, you really went on the defense when all of this came out, instead of going on the offense and like tackling it the way you tackled it right now. You know, if you'd done that from the beginning, you would not be a headline 24/7.
Yeah,
you
also,
know what I mean?
Yeah, also he said a big thank you to Jemutai for agreeing for us to sit down and have a peaceful discussion on how we are going to raise our kids. A special thank you to Zippy. You still accommodated me despite my shortcomings. Zippy is the goat wife. Now, I would also like to thank my boss turned mentor, Mr. Daniel Ndambokich, aka Churchill, and life coach Robert Burale. Yes, our very own Robert Burale, for instilling vital knowledge and wisdom in us. Tukikunywa kale kachai kamejaa maziwa mingi.
Yeah. You know,
it's just amazing how you can just mess up knowing you're messing up, and it's like you expect a different outcome. Then after the outcome occurs, then you're like, I'm sorry,
what did you expect to happen?
I can relate to this because sometimes, I get myself into situations and clearly I did know hii situation manzeni manke, and I'm sure wewe mtu unatuangalia hapa sahi umejiingiza tu kwa ngori zingine zenye ulikuwa unajua clearly outcome itakuwa yani it can't be any other way, itakuwa particular way. So as much as I do feel pia mimi nilikuwa na ile mbona, lakini of course hapo boy child alichoma kabisa. But it's good to, I always appreciate people who take time to accept they were wrong and do something to mend it. Lakini ilikuwa hii situation ilikuwa too special. Sawa, it was just a different case. Like unakatana unajua kabisa ulipata.
It's like he had to have his back against the wall for him to do this.
Can you
know what I mean?
imagine?
Like next
inge
time
story
do
imelanda hata
better.
inge kwa imetembea by the way.
Man, unge accept to and you move on with your life. I mean, with your responsibilities as a father. Honestly, you cannot enjoy the act of making a child and you don't take care of that child. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, don't enjoy the painful pleasures if you're not ready to to stand up and be a dad.
You get me. Okay, so let me take you to the next story, and congratulations are in order. I feel like I've said congratulations a lot this week. There's a lot of good things happening, right? And this time it's for British supermodel Naomi Campbell. Now, she introduced her baby girl to the world by putting her feet in her hand. She didn't show us the face. And this is what she said. A beautiful little blessing has chosen me to be her mother. So honored to have this gentle soul in my life. There are no words to describe the lifelong bond that I now share with you, my angel. There is no greater love. And of course, she tagged her mother, Valerie Morris Campbell, in the post. And in the past, she's 50 years old now. But as far back as 49, not as far back, as near back, as 49 years old, she had said she's still not ready for a child. But this, after that, she kept saying, you know what, I've been thinking about having kids a lot more lately. So people are assuming it was a surrogate because, of course, we saw Naomi Campbell a few months ago. She did not look pregnant. She was in a bikini. So we're all assuming it's either surrogate, which I think is the thing, or adopted, because it's an infant. I think it's a surrogate.
Because I'm like, she was here just the other day, we were talking about this. Because I was like, kwani what time was she pregnant? Ama alikuja huku kitambo. But it's a good thing. Like always say, like si lazima uzae ndo kwe mama. Na si just because umezaa, kuzaa ni word mbaya. Umejifungua ukawati wewe ni mama. At the end of the day, it's what you do after the baby is there, after the baby is already you're taking care and taking charge of responsibilities as a mom. That is what makes you, I think the responsibility makes you a mother, not necessarily giving birth.
Wow. That's
But yeah,
really,
congratulations.
well, congratulations to her, honestly. And also, it goes to show you can be a mom even at 60, at
Yeah,
70.
you know.
No one should put pressure on you when you're ready. You see, she said,
So if you're
at
not ready
39,
like me, it's
she's
fine.
not ready, yeah. So if you're not ready, you will get ready. And if you don't even want kids, it's okay. Kids don't make who you are.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
don't
you're
complete
ready,
you.
complete by your own self. So if the kids come, it's an added advantage. But if you don't want it, still, you're human, you're grown, and you are okay. You are complete.
Yeah, and I think it's so hard for some mothers, especially our mother's generation, to understand, like, how do you not have kids? Like, my mom was here and she told you how she lives for her kids. It doesn't matter if I'm 30, even though I'm 60, my mother lives for her kids.
Yeah.
And it's so hard for them to understand how people choose not to have kids. They're like, what are you going to live for? Let's normalize not asking those questions.
Yeah.
If people don't have kids, they don't have kids, you know?
Yeah, mind your own babies.
Mind your babies. Good
Make
one.
your
worms.
own kids, you know. But anyway, let me take you guys to the next story of